Feng Mengbo is an old friend to the Hong Kong art world. The first one-man show he made in Hong Kong was 1994, when he introduced the Long March project. And he recreated the myth of the Long March, which is the creation myth of the Communist Party in China, through a series of 47 oil paintings. And it's supposed to depict a video game. Then, 18 years later, 2008, he made this into a real video game. The console version you see in the next room, which is the saga of the Long March in 10 scenes. Now, this work first appeared in 2008 as a 25-meter long tunnel, and you take a monitor,
remote control.
A remote control. You take a remote control and you run down this tunnel and you play this game. You go back and forth and you try to defeat all the enemies of the Communist Party and you end up in Tiananmen in Beijing. And this moment in New York, at MoMA in New York, this work is actually on display. And if you're going to New York, and you can line up to play this game, which is like 70 feet long. It's the same game as you see in the machine next room. But he's doing something very offbeat for an artist like him. He's actually now doing painting. That's why we call this show Picturing Feng Mengbo. What you see here is also a little offbeat for most painters, because he not only tries to paint one style, he tries to cover the whole range of visual representation that you see in China. The kind of visual representation familiar to him over the last 2-3 decades. So you have Cultural Revolution references, you have references to popular culture in China, a museum of natural history, and all this is tied together by this figure, Chun Li, one figure from this Japanese video game,
Street Fighter.
Street Fighter, yeah, Chun Li. And this is actually a Nintendo Japanese game. But Chun Li has a Hong Kong ID card. She's from the Corps of International Police.
Yes.
And she's supposed to be stationed in Hong Kong. So it's very fitting that this exhibition opens here. And we're honored to have Feng Mengbo. And he'd like to yet challenge another aspect of his identity as a musician. So he's going to perform for us tonight. So welcome to Hong Kong. And thank you everybody. lot of people I need to thank for this performance. This performance is sponsored by Paul Ailelo and Caroline Chu. Caroline actually managed, in 1994, she actually managed Feng Mengbo's first exhibition in Hong Kong. So when they were both children. They were both growing up. So I'm very pleased that you're involved in this project again. And also to Wong Jiseng, who's helped to set up all this equipment. Thank you.